Imagine you die. Now imagine months later. Some guy digs up your body, dresses you in clothes, props you in a chair, and puts you on trial. That's not an episode of Family Guy. That's Rome, 897 AD. Welcome to the Corpse Synod, the most absurd trial in church history. So it's the late 800s. The Roman Catholic Church? Total chaos. Popes were being elected like bad Tinder dates. Swipe right, Pope. Swipe left, Pope gone. Then you've got Pope Formosus, a pope who made enemies faster than he handed out blessings. He dies, natural causes. Normal stuff, they bury him. Everyone moves on, or so they thought. Enter Pope Stephen VI, petty, paranoid, and just the kind of guy who'd throw a tantrum in a medieval Yelp review. Stephen hated Formosus, he wanted revenge. Problem, the guy was dead. Stephen's solution? Let's dig him up and sue him anyway. In January 897, Stephen orders Formosus's body exhumed, dug up, after 9 months in the ground. Picture this, rotting corpse. Smell of death, propped in a chair, dressed in papal robes like Weekend at Bernie's medieval edition. Then Stephen calls a synod, aka church court, invites bishops and officials. Today's agenda, prosecute this corpse. They legit hold the trial. They assign the corpse a public defender, because, due process. Stephen accuses the dead Pope of one being illegally elected, which shockingly didn't help his defense. Stephen screams at the corpse, witnesses are called. Bishops nod solemnly like this is a normal Tuesday. The public defender? Probably sitting there thinking, I went to church law school for this? Spoiler, the corpse loses. Shocking, Stephen declares Formosus guilty of all charges. 3 fingers cut off, the ones used for blessings. Corpse tossed in the Tiber River, yet. Honestly, for a guy already dead, pretty rough day. But surprise, people were not impressed. The public furious. Even in 897 they knew, putting a corpse on trial? Not cool, bro, riots break out in Rome. Stephen is arrested by his own enemies. He dies mysteriously in prison. Formosus, fished out of the river, reburied with honors. Why did Stephen risk it all for one dead guy? Politics, pure petty revenge. Church rivals, personal grudges. The medieval church was Game of Thrones in robes. So next time you think modern politics is messy, at least nobody's digging up dead rivals for courtroom drama. The Corpse Synod, proof that medieval popes really needed hobbies or therapy.